Below Deck Season 11 has been led by incredible Captain Kerry, who has breathed new life into the franchise with his impeccable leadership. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching for more details. Below Deck Season 11 welcomed Captain Kerry to the crew of the Street David, and his presence has been a welcome breath of fresh air, changing the franchise entirely. While Below Deck has primarily featured Captain Lee Rosbach in the past, the older captain stepped away from yachting when he sustained an injury that made it difficult for him to work comfortably. While Captain Lee has been missed on Below Deck, many have been excited to see Captain Kerry take charge. Throughout the last several seasons of Below Deck, viewers have been looking for a change. While they weren't necessarily uninterested in Captain Lee anymore, the original franchise series was showing its age and viewers were hopeful to see something refreshed about the series in the coming seasons. Captain Kerry has answered that need. Known for his time as the captain of the luxury yacht Mercury on Below Deck Adventure Season 1, Captain Kerry is originally from Australia and has sailed all sorts of vessels worldwide. During his time on Below Deck Adventure, Captain Kerry had to manage his charter guests doing daring off-ship activities, helping the crew to assist the guests in rock climbing, parasailing, and bicycling adventures in the fjords of Norway. Captain Kerry proved himself to be a fun, fair captain throughout the season, and while Below Deck Adventure wasn't as big of a success as the original series, he was a great addition to the franchise. Captain Kerry proved his worth on the adventurous series, and when viewers found out he would be moving over to Below Deck for the current season, they were ecstatic. According to Bravo, Below Deck's Captain Kerry came into the current charter season with 20 years of experience in the yachting industry, which has helped him develop skills he never imagined he'd need. While he's worked in yachting for 20 years, Captain Kerry has been a boatsman for over 30 and has been all over the world in his career. He's the owner and CEO of his own boating service company, Yachting Concepts, and has done his best to keep Below Deck and his business venture separate during his time on the show. A father of two, Captain Kerry relocated from his hometown of Brisbane, Australia to Florida with his children, and though he's traveling often, he loves spending time with his family and his long-distance girlfriend, Gonwal Ban, who he's shown on Below Deck. As a boatsman with over 30 years of experience, Captain Kerry knows what he's doing aboard the Street David or any other vessel he's on. The captain of any vessel is required to be able to do any job on the ship, and Captain Kerry has proven that he's knowledgeable in every area his crew could need him to be. Throughout Below Deck Season 11, Captain Kerry has proven that he can take on any job thrown at him, whether he's prepared or not. During the earliest moments of the charter season, Bosun Jared Wooden was struggling to keep the Street David from hitting the dock during the crew's departure. From his place at the helm of the ship, Captain Kerry was able to help him navigate properly and avoid any collision. On top of his exterior knowledge, Captain Kerry has walked through the interior with his stews and explained to them what he likes to see for the charter guests. His overall knowledge is impressive and makes it clear he can handle anything. While Captain Kerry always knows what's going on around his vessel and can handle any job on the ship, he's not overly serious when it comes to his day-to-day tasks or communication with the crew. Though the captain can discipline his crew if needed, he tries to be as carefree and lighthearted as he can to make the working environment relaxed. It's clear that Captain Kerry has a more laid-back personality than some other Below Deck captains, like Captain Sandy Yawn of Below Deck Mediterranean, but it doesn't impact the quality of his work whatsoever. Captain Kerry understands how fortunate he is to be able to live the kind of life he does and work in such beautiful places. He often talks about how thankful he is to be in his position, and he frequently shares that excited sentiment with his crew while maintaining his sense of authority. While Captain Kerry understands the importance of keeping the charter guests happy, he's always incredibly sensitive to the needs of his crew. Though there are moments when the crew members on Below Deck need to put their personal problems on the back burner, there are other moments where things become too difficult for the crew to swallow down. In moments where his crew's mental health is on the line, Captain Kerry makes sure that his crew members know that they are his biggest priority, especially when it comes to health and safety.